NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Washington Mystics. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And starting to look at the back half of the season now. Is it too early to start talking about regular season awards?
Well, for MVP, I think that field has been narrowed down at this point. There are a clear group of women who have a real shot at MVP.
And as for the rest of the awards, a few of them are still wide open. A lot can change between now and the end of the season.
Gray with it. Outside Charles. Over Stewart. Pass to McBride. 6 on the shot clock. This is incredible. No good on the 3. Inside. And Brianna Stewart with the stuff.
Well, defenders can get so wrapped up in Mabry's scoring ability, it starts to open up the floor for her teammates.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. And here are the Storm now. Gray outside. Pass to miss is incredible. From outside, off the mark.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Well, it's hard to stay healthy, and Aaliyah Boston's done a great job of being available.
Well, she didn't miss a game during her first 2 years in the league, which is pretty incredible, playing more than 30 minutes per contest. But Boston doesn't just show up. She plays hard.
Now here's Charles. No good on the triple. Outside Mabry. Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. Swish. Shot clock at 6. Now Ionescu. Kept alive to the inside. Stewart can't hit.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Now McBride. Mabry covering. Now here's Mrs. Incredible.
Blocking foul. Blocking. Number 65. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Gray. Clock at 6. Pass to miss is incredible. Drains the 3, and yes, she'll go to the line for one more. It's on Swish. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Well, part of what makes Boston so good, you can run offense through her. Aaliyah is a quality passer, good decision maker.
To the paint, Parker Tyus. And Parker Tyus throwing it down.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Out to the right wing. Here's Swish. Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus. Seattle trailing here. Pass to Gray. Now Mrs. Incredible. Stewart comes with the double team. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Here's Ionescu. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Left side, Parker Tyus. Over to the left wing. Parker Tyus the screen. Down low.
2 minutes.
And Parker Tyus throwing it down.
And she isn't the biggest power forward, but her ability to rise up pretty much evens things out.
For the Washington Mystics, it feels like they're starting a youth movement.
Yeah, they traded Ariel Atkins to Chicago, got the 3rd overall pick. This is a very young roster. They want to build around those 3 top 6 picks they drafted in 2025.
Now here's Gray. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to miss is incredible. Fires from 18, and she tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the middle, and the jam by Breanna Stewart.
Proving what a selfless player she is, Ionescu is all about getting the rock to wide open teammates.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's guarded by Swish. Mrs. Incredible. Parker Tyus on the right. Right outside. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Off target from outside.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Boston sets a screen. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Rebound, Tina Charles. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Parker Tyus. Stolen by Swish. Finished off the break.
As soon as that steal was made, there was nothing they could really do to stop the break.
And that's why turnovers will kill you. It gives your coach a headache and puts you at such a disadvantage defending.
And that's what every team wants, easy points.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mystics on top, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, you know, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
And it's Gray missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Offensive board. And Misaman gets it to go.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Now, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
Gray, covered by Ionescu. To the paint. It's stolen by Neko Gumake. Rivers. And she goes up strong with one hand and flushes it.
Yeah, always aware of what's happening on the court, Agumake keeps her teammates engaged.
And the #1 pick all the way back in 2012, Neko Gumake is still playing at a top level.
Well, we're talking about someone who won an MVP back in 2016. You look at Neka's recent numbers, they're pretty similar to that MVP year. Having that three-point shot has really extended her career. But when Gray has the ball in her hands, it's just constant pressure on the defense, forces lots of fouls.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Timeout Seattle.
The first one falls.
A dead-eye outside shooter, Gray's confidence on the offensive end is what makes her so dangerous.
shot's good from the stripe. Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Ionescu. Gray defending. Here's Boston. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well played right there. There's no question which team has the momentum.
It does look like this lead is headed north.
Pass to Turner. And here's McBride. Mabry covering. Brianna Turner in the high post. Gray outside. Gardner. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gray. Lets the 3 fly. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession. So both teams changing it up here. McBride outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Charles. Chelsea Gray for 3. Chelsea Gray missing again.
Well, controlling the boards. They're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Seattle Storm. On Wednesday, they're off to Los Angeles to face off with the Sparks. And on Thursday, they'll be playing the Fever in Indiana.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents, they're a great chance to see how well your team can truly perform.
Pass to miss is incredible. McBride outside. And the Storm miss again. The Mystics leading. Marina Mabry for 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
That is Mabry's biggest value to this team, the ability to spot up, knock down shots.
Misses incredible with it. Ogumake's there. McBride misses.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Pass to miss is incredible. Charles, Mabry covering. Charles no good. The Mystics on offense. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Now switch. And Washington again with the bucket.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
You know, it was a bit odd last year to see Neko Ogumake in a Storm uniform.
Yeah, she'd been with the Sparks for 12 seasons, winning an MVP and a title with LA in 2016. Forever, no matter who she plays for the rest of her career, she'll be a fan favorite in SoCal.
Now here's Gray. Pass to miss is incredible. To the inside. Will it go? Good D by Neko Ogumake.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
And here's Swish. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Outside Charles. Pass to miss is incredible. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 from the field.
You know what she wanted to do all along? The teardrop.
Now Swish. Back to Ionescu. From outside the arc. A rebound by Charles.
She still hasn't been able to convert from the field, and she's just struggling to find her shot.
Pass to miss is incredible. Gray outside. That will count. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Mystics on top, up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. And without question, Swish displaying her skill set today.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Pass to miss is incredible. The three-pointer off the mark.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. This one for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to McBride. Takes the three. Swish grabs the board. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Right wing from deep.
Yes.
Great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of the last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
They start the second half with 3 straight misses.
There's a screen by Swish. Pass to Boston. Swish. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing.
She just has not gotten into the flow of this game. But yeah, her teammates have certainly done their part today, but she just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game. And it's been tough to see.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
And the third WNBA title for Breanna Stewart. Won in 2024 with New York, and it was a special one.
No doubt, bringing to Liberty an original WNBA franchise, their first ever championship. It was a bounce back for Stewie New York. Remember, they dropped the 23 series for the Aces.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Left side, Charles. Shot to stop the run, and it's Tina Charles with the jam.
You gotta love her aggressiveness finishing inside.
Well, her leaping ability gives her a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get her the ball around the rim, because it's either a dunk or free throws pretty much every time.
Washington
Time
calls
is charged
timeout.
Washington.
We could celebrate tonight. You can't bring me down. Got my hands up. Play that song again and take me higher, higher. Where I'm living like it's the weekend. We could celebrate tonight. You can't bring me down. Got my hands up. Play that song again and take me higher, higher. Where I'm living like it's the weekend. We could celebrate.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. They double team Aaliyah Boston. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
For three, Kayla McBride. The Mystics pull it in.
She's just had a brutal outing, and she still hasn't managed to get a field goal, and the team is struggling because of it.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Gray outside. This is incredible. She's guarded by Swish. Boston over Gray. Off target from the baseline. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the Storm miss again.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Pass to Boston. Over Gray. Boston's shot is good.
That's a big make for Aaliyah Boston. It forces defenders out of the paint to meet her.
Here's Gray. Parker Tyus outside. Up top, misses incredible. Fades. It's hauled in by Boston.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Too open that time, made it look easy.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Over to the wing. Can they get it? And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Gray.
That's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
Outside Mabry. Stewart up top. Pass to Swish. Mabry. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Now here's McBride. Misses the three.
She's disappeared this quarter, and they could use the help to cut into the
Substitution
lead.
on the court.
Hey, that's my dad on that one play. I'll be open. Get a ball to Chris Blair. You'll be open or find it open. Somebody be open.
And the Storm with possession. And here's Gardner. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And she makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's her hand doing the slamming.
You're right. She is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, that's part of what makes her unique, right? That combination of power and polish.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Mystics on top, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Pass to Agumake. Here's Misaman. From deep. That one is off. McBride outside to the wing, right side. Charles in the post. Misaman covering. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession. And the Storm making a change here.
Number 8, Stephanie Suarez.
On defense, the Mystics. Pass to Gondrzic. Gardner. Just 5 to shoot. McBride misses.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
She tries for 3. Pass to Agumake. And here is Misaman. Rejected by Charles.
An intimidating
Shot clock
shot blocking
violation.
presence. Charles is able to read the opponent and react accordingly.
Alexis Prince.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Back to McBride. Pass to Charles. Suarez the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock from downtown. And the Storm miss again.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass.
And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it.
Storm ball. Substitution on the court.
Gray with it. Outside Charles. Up top, misses incredible. Pass to Cook. Gray. And the Storm miss again. Rivers. Good D by Tina Charles. Seattle with the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Now Gray. To the right side. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Cans the 12-footer.
And finally, someone scores.
It has not been pretty, I'll say that much, but these offenses have been flowing like molasses.
Going as slow as a three-toed sloth.
And here's NECA from the arc. And it's Seattle with the rebound. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Down low. It's stolen by McBride. Inside, Charles. And it's Tina Charles with the jam.
Got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once she came up with the steal, she went straight on the attack.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, guys. Go hard to the bucket. Don't let them get set up on
2
defense.
minutes remaining.
Back
in
to
the game.
Austin.
2 minutes.
Out to the wing. For three, Neko Ogumake. Out of bounds, Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession.
Substitution for your Mystics. Emma Nisaman Rivers.
Pass to Ogumake. Shot clock at 5. Gets it to go from downtown.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from her. She's been passing up on her shot a little bit more than usual. You know, even though she is hitting the ones that she takes.
Screen by Charles. Down low. And a slam dunk by Tina Charles.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today, because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Ogumake outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's covered by Ogumake. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. The second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Storm, Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Shoot
shots.
2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, in 2023, Cheyenne Parker Tyus was named to her first All-Star game at age 30.
Pretty incredible, doing it in year 9 of her career with the Dream. Parker Tyus easily setting a new career high at 15 points per game. Such a great lesson in continuing to work on your game, and great things can happen.
And so she makes both from the line. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Expanding her range.
The rebound by Parker Tyus.
The drive by Kayla McBride. Charles. Good D by Emma Misaman. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's NECA from the arc. Now here's McBride. So it's the Mystics winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.